Welcome to our course on TV and film directing. What we need to understand first is that directing is about creating a space where creativity can thrive. The quote here reminds us that a good director sets the playground and lets the actors and crew explore. We'll focus on key elements like props, locations, characters, motivation, and both technical and emotional aspects. This foundation will guide us as we dive deeper into the art of directing. Now, let's talk about collaboration, which is really the heart of filmmaking. The best part of this process is how everyone works together to bring a story to life. We'll explore different types of scenes like reproduction and noir, and how working closely with the director of photography shapes the film's vision. Key ideas like motivation, intention, subtext, blocking, and emotional arcs will help us understand how collaboration influences every frame. Let me introduce myself briefly. I'm Angelo Ford, your instructor for this course. As a film professor and producer, I've worked on various projects from feature films to web series. My experience spans directing, writing, and producing, and I teach a range of subjects including directing, writing for film and TV, and media aesthetics. You can find me on social media where I share insights about filmmaking. This background helps me bring practical knowledge to our sessions. Here we have a script excerpt that we'll use as a case study. It's a tense dialogue between two characters, Max and Vincent, inside a cab at night. The conversation reveals conflict and underlying motives, which makes it perfect for analyzing scene construction and character interaction. We'll use this to understand how dialogue, setting, and character choices create tension and drive the story forward. This slide highlights a realistic urban style inspired by Michael Mann. The cab becomes a microcosm of Los Angeles, showing its indifferent sprawl through low-light digital cinematography. Practical lighting like streetlights and neon signs adds gritty realism, matching the raw dialogue. The framing uses wide shots and over-the-shoulder angles to show power dynamics, while cool blues and shadows emphasize emotional detachment. This approach creates an authentic thriller atmosphere. Next, we explore a film noir reimagining of the same scene. This style amplifies moral ambiguity with high contrast lighting and stylized framing to evoke dread and fatalism. Hard key lights cast deep shadows that obscure the character's eyes, making him seem almost ghostly. The use of Dutch angles distorts the cab's space to reflect entrapment, while long takes and close-ups build tension. The actors' performances channel classic noir archetypes, adding layers of menace and vulnerability. Now, let's consider a minimalist, character-driven approach. This style shifts focus from spectacle to emotional depth, resembling stage play intimacy. Soft, warm lighting reveals subtle facial expressions like Max's misty exhales and Vincent's intense gaze. Static framing and editing choices trap us in the moral dialogue, with rhythm tied to breathing patterns. Performances are understated but powerful, highlighting internal conflict and building tension through subtle sound and expression. This quote from David Mamet reminds us that filmmaking happens in three stages: writing, shooting, and editing. Each phase shapes the final film in unique ways. The illustration here shows a diverse group on a film set, emphasizing the collaborative nature of production. Understanding this process helps us appreciate how every decision, from script to post-production, impacts the story we tell and how audiences experience it. Looking ahead to our next class, we'll focus on working with actors. Key points to remember include scene analysis, blocking actors effectively, and understanding their motivations. These skills are essential for directing performances that feel authentic and compelling. As we continue, keep these ideas in mind because they will deepen your ability to guide actors and shape powerful scenes. This sets the stage for our ongoing exploration of directing.